Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 9th episode of Bokutachi wa Benkyou ga Dekinai. Now, last episode, most of our characters decided that it would be more efficient and more productive, I guess, to study while washing, essentially. So they gave it a try, and much fun was had, as you would expect, especially with the Uruka segment, because just the very first shot we got of her part was just on point. Just I approve of it quite a bit, I would say. And Yuiga also found out that Uruka likes him for a little bit, but then we gotta reset that before the episode ended, as is usually the case. So let's get to this episode and see if we're in for any more fun stuff. So, 3, 2, 1, play. Walking while studying also seems efficient, albeit maybe dangerous, but you do you. Yuiga, Kirisu, what's up? Did you need something from us? Did she forget her key or lose it or something? She probably needs our help regardless. Yeah, I didn't think she would just let you walk by. She had you be in her apartment once, she probably wants more. That's what I would imagine. Whew. Really is a pretty good opening, isn't it? Just some fantastic cinematography, I would say, in some parts. Kitty, so I wonder what she wants. All I can think about is that she locked herself out of her apartment, but I'm not sure how Yuiga could help with that. And a lot of very close shots, isn't there? There's a lot less jiggle when Furuhashi does that turnaround thing. And back into it from the opening. So, somebody seems to have gotten undressed. Yeah, I think she wants his help to clean up. I guess Kirisu works her magic. Really? Could have fooled me. uh... Well, yes, we'll just get started. Just nice choice of camera shot, but insect. You mean a cockroach? But yeah, some people probably would take issue with you making a student clean your apartment. Yes, the insect which shall not be named. Well, if you kill it, it'll make a mess. Well then. Yeah, I can't murder when I'm so happy. Well, that escaped. Good job, Kirisu. You let it get away. Yeah. Enough to do that, apparently. But Yuiga worked as magic, so. Now don't ruin it this time. You have one job. Don't be a slob. Well, now that I've cleaned my female teacher's apartments and... Okay. Is there something else you wanted? Because I'm all ears. Wow. It's not a monster. It's not going to kill you in your sleep. Oh, Kirisu. Oh, what are you thinking there, Yuiga? I mean, I would have said something similar, but I don't think we're on the same page. Yes, you're in your hot teacher's apartment. What else would you do besides study, really? I mean, I couldn't think of anything, you know? Nothing I could say on family friendly YouTube, at least. Oh, somebody's hungry. Of course, she wouldn't actually make food herself. That'd be silly. Food's already ordered, so deal with it. Yeah, because what could go wrong there? It's not like it's gonna be, Ogata or something. And yes, it is. Yeah. Who could have seen that coming? Oh, that would be so hard to explain. But I guess we invited her in, so it's all good. Did you imagine being Ogata in that situation? Yeah, he did it. Should have been here an hour ago. Yeah, but you might not want to speak up more than necessary right now. It's a good point. Why did we miss that? I love Ogata's way of dealing with anger. He just kind of glares at you quietly. I don't think that's what it is. A lot of non-verbal communication going on here. I don't know, but this is a weird three-way. I wouldn't complain about being in it, though. Yeah, that's what this is. I don't think this is gonna go super well, but we'll see. Kind of have a very simple, naive opinion on this. Yeah, just play some games together, then you'll become friends, you know? What are you, 7 years old? Wow, yeah, look away, that'll... You do not have a poker face, like it's not in the slightest. That's just... It feels like bullying. Yeah. How could you forget that? You could tell, yeah. She's definitely having a good time. I think Ogata is. This plan was so foolproof. What went wrong? And you're not cut out for games, apparently. Are you gonna make it or are you gonna be ordering it? She is so maximum pouty right now. Oh? What are you implying there, Nariyuki? I think there may be a bit of a misunderstanding here. But she's happy for the moment, so that's nice. But I'm pretty sure he's talking about Kirisu. Yeah. Poor Ogata, it's been a rough day for her. Man, I feel for Ogata this episode. Well, unfortunately for you, Japanese is a very context-based language that requires a lot of assumptions. It sucks, I know, but you get used to it, hopefully. Like in Japanese, they omit pretty much any word that's not 100% necessary that could be understood from context. It can be a little bit annoying when you're trying to learn the language. And let me guess, you ran into our little friend that should not be named once again. Oh, wow. Yeah, it doesn't matter though. Yeah, it's right there like it owns the place. Why would you ask that? Are you crazy? Oh, well, then it can't be helped then. I guess we'll just have to bear with it. Yes, I can attest to that she is very, very warm. And I, think she cares. And Okita's gonna squish it, right? Like a boss. What? Okay. Now she killed it. Man, how hard did you swing that thing? It is funny to me seeing people so afraid of a cockroach when, you know, I've dealt with them before. Like an actual infestation, you know? Where you have to shake your shoes before you put them on so you can drop a couple of them out before you put them on. You could have warned me you were going to talk really quickly. Well, you started talking, I guess. That's nice, right? Well, maybe you should have thought of a better plan. Because the one you had kind of sucked. Okay. I think I missed that the first time. That's just code name for what they call cockroaches. Yes, but she's also got some strength. But not when it comes to cockroaches. Looks like we may have made a little bit of progress here. A little bit. Yeah, possibly. Yes, I get it. I don't think you would need to be there to help. You could take care of it. Yeah, there would be no point. He didn't say anything wrong, Ogata. I know you're just looking for an excuse to have him come over, but he still didn't say anything wrong. Wait, who is this? Is that the sister? Or mother? I think it's a mother. Okay. Yes, Sony-chan is so cool. Yeah, I kind of forgot that mom was even in the show, but... Okay, what exactly are we shopping for? Oh wow, there's some nice ones there. Who are you? So, he's gonna be working here in her stead. That's what's happening, okay. I get it now. That's certainly interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure this is a good job for him. I'm sure. I bet they would. There's some nice clothing here. She's kind of cute. Wow. I guess it's going around. Well, this is gonna be a rough day for Naruyuki, isn't it? And I'm sure some of the harem is gonna show up. Probably Uruka, Fat Adventure, I guess. Because they wouldn't have the sort of development unless at least one of the harem was gonna show up. They definitely wouldn't have him in disguise. They weren't gonna do something like that. Okay, they're already here. And of course, Ogata's with her. I would have guessed Ogata, but since she was in the last scene, I didn't think that she would appear again so soon. Well, I don't think she would want to come for this sort of thing. You can't escape. You have a job to do, Nariyuki. There we go. Wasting no time. This should be fun, especially if they think that's a girl in there. Well, I guess we should get on that. Let's say let's say E. Yeah, it's just embarrassing her a little bit. Yeah, I think people next door didn't hear you. Yeah, an employee that's a guy that you know from your school, by the way. And of course, it's not easy to get off. No, you don't. I'm sure you do not. Well, okay, well, that's true. Oh, are you gonna show her? Or show him? Okay, time to get some measuring done. Okay, I'll be taking notes. Oh god, this scene. Whew. Yeah, this is a Doki Doki moment for sure. What's the number? Oh wow. That's not bad at all. uh, you know, some jobs have their perks, you know. As if it wasn't hot enough in there as it was. There really are some really nice choices here. What are you thinking? I like the elegant one. Wow, that's why. I was wondering when she was blushing and looking away. That's the reason why. I don't believe you. But you were so cool. Wow. Of course you gotta imagine it's been looking damn good there, Rudica. Of course, been the one I preferred, you look amazing as well, so it's whatever you want is fine. Whew. Good choice. Well, you did a good job helping those customers. Well, that's okay. You're supposed to give an opinion of what a third-year boy would like. Oh, of course, Goody. Kitty Sue's here as well. So, you want our opinion on what you're wearing right now, right? You're gonna show us? Wow, okay. Okay, yeah, I mean, that might be tricky with a costume on, but we'll try. We'll use our teeth if we have to. Whew. You're supposed to be helping. Yeah, you're just embarrassing the customer. Just do your job properly. Don't be a baby. Yes, just go on in there with her. That'll make things easier, so. Whew. Man. I don't know. You just have a lot of luck, I guess. I do hope she finds out. Well, yeah, you have a costume on. It's gotta make it harder. Not impossible. Don't tell me you're a boy in disguise. What is she gonna say? Wow. I don't think that's what happened. Did I break the bra? Oh, there we go. Good job. No, the only thing broken here is Nariyuki's... Nariyuki. And just fall on off. Good job. You did your job well. Oh no, what a horrible thing. Whatever shall we do? Too bad we didn't get to see that. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to getting hard, this job will do that to you. Of course, we have to have the final member of the harem show up. The one who doesn't even need a bra, but she wants one anyway. I was trying not to say the actual word, but it keeps slipping up because it's so relevant to what's happening. So... yes, I already knew why you didn't want to go with them. You don't have to tell me. It was pretty clear. When you say by yourself, you don't mean without an employee, right? Of course, A size, the best size. Of course, Nariyuki's already seen her in her underwear, I think. You are not gonna wear a C. I guess it's nice to have hope. You're fine the way you are, though. Don't worry about it. You're blushing a lot and haven't even seen anything yet. And she said his name out loud. Furuhashi may have heard that. It was a little bit rough, but we did it anyway. She now knows. Although she didn't change in front of him, I don't think, so she shouldn't feel too bad. Although she did say some embarrassing stuff, I guess. That's a dead girl right there. And if you think you feel bad, just imagine Kirisu, who asked her male student to take off her bra for her, and then he did it, and then saw the front. Imagine being her. That might give you some perspective. Or Bogata, who got measured by Nariyuki. But that was a great reaction regardless. Like, it wasn't like a big blushing running away, she just like died inside immediately. Which is great to see. That's not a kind of mean, it was funny, you know. I kind of thought we would get a scene of Uruka and her two swim friends show up, and be like, hey, yeah, you should totally get a new bra to impress Nariyuki. And I kind of thought it would be that sort of scene, but no, she was with Ogata instead. Which is fine, too. If anyone in the show needs one, it would be Ogata. You know, something to contain those massive bombshells. And of course, Kirisu as well, I suppose. I'm not sure which is bigger, though, honestly. I have to see them side by side. Between Kirisu and Ogata. You know, for science, for research. And Stinger. Delicious grape. That's a cute pouty face. Are we bribing her to make her not mad at us anymore? Is that what this is about? Well then, everything's fine then. That is true. You're the one that would retaliate the least. You kinda got a big mess on your face. Seriously, Nariyuki, you should probably lick that off or something. Well, that was a hit. Oh, maids. And our new girl's gonna finally show up. Okay. Yeah, in episode 10. That's not too late at all. So, that was the 9th episode of Bokutachi wa Benkyou ga Dekinai. So, yeah, our first part was the whole Kirisu apartment cockroach thing, right? Yeah. So, Kirisu was waiting outside of her apartment, no idea why for a while, but eventually realized that she was scared to go in there because, well, not only was it a mess, there was an evil creature in there, you know, whose name shall not be named. And she didn't want to go anywhere near it because it could, like, pull out a knife and stab her or something. So Nariyuki had to go in there and handle things. He cleaned up the place rather nicely, although it's really sad and pathetic that she couldn't keep that room clean. Like, I don't know why she messes up her room so badly. It's not that hard to keep a room clean. As long, assuming you don't have company over. That makes it more tricky if you regularly have people come over. But I'm pretty sure she doesn't, so it really should not be that hard to keep your room clean. Don't really have much of an excuse. Yeah. So, kind of lost my train of thought there. But basically, yeah, then we got to see the cockroach, which was really scary, and we had a couple scenes of Kirisu just kind of snuggling up on Nariyuki because she was so scared, and that makes it better, I guess. But, Nariyuki probably appreciates it deep down, even if he acts like he's troubled by it on the surface. Now, she just said something about she'll do anything, and Nariyuki was like, anything. And I was wondering where he was going with that, but not really, because of course it was studying related, because that's all he really cares about. So he got hungry, though, after a while. And once he got hungry, Kirisu mentioned that she ordered food. And then as soon as he said he was going to answer the door, it occurred to me that, hey, he probably shouldn't do that, because it's probably going to be someone that he knows. And then once I had that thought, I immediately went to, okay, so who does he know that would be delivering food? And then the only person that came to mind was Ogata, because her family runs the restaurant, of course. So in a very short period of time between when he said he would answer the door, I figured out it would be Ogata. And to nobody's surprise, yeah, that was Ogata. And that was pretty great, though, because from her perspective, she just got an order to deliver food. May or may not have known it was her teacher's place. She probably did, though. Opens the door, and what does she find? Nariyuki there, in the middle of the night, answering her door for her. So, yeah, I can only imagine what a shock that must have been. How many assumptions and conclusions you would jump to. So, yeah, in all seriousness, Nariyuki, answering the door of your female teacher's apartment in the middle of the night was not a smart move. Even if it wasn't Ogata, that was still a stupid move, because if it was anyone that knew the teacher, which presumably they would if they went to her apartment, then they would be like, huh, what, you're not Kirisu, why are you here? Aren't you like a teenage boy or something? Why are you in her apartments? So, rumors would spread. So, no matter how you look at it, there's no arguing this. That was a very stupid thing for Nariyuki to do. There was no reason to do it aside from, hey, I'm going to be nice and answer the door for her, so it's a little bit more convenient for her. And that's a very tiny benefit for a huge risk. So, stupid. Very stupid, Nariyuki. I would expect better of you. So that's something I wanted to say. I didn't really bring it up too much in the reaction itself, because it would have taken a while to say everything I wanted to say on it, but stupid is the abridged version of it. So then Ogata came in and he ate some of the food as well, and I guess we explained the situation to her. She probably accepted it, but still not a big fan of it. Nariyuki didn't seem to really get why she was upset, which is not really a surprise either. He's kind of a dense sometimes when it comes to anything related to his harem, which is why he has Furuhashi coaching him and stuff, of course, those female heart exercises, whatever she calls them, and all that. And he's trying to mend the bridges here, because obviously there's a bit of a rift between Kirisu and Ogata and Furuhashi because of previous tutoring attempts not going well, and disagreements on ideology and all that. So he's aware of that, so he kind of wants to fix that if he can, but he did not have a very well thought out plan. It very much came across as like a small child wanting mommy and daddy to get along, and the kind of plan they would come along with. It's like, hey, how about you play a game together? Then things will be a nice atmosphere, and then things will just kind of work out, right? Just did not seem like a very good plan to me, personally. But, I guess it wouldn't hurt to try, I suppose. Of course, she sucks at games, so I just got curb stomped by Kirisu, who seemed to enjoy it, considering she didn't really have much. Kirisu is not the most expressive person, facial expression-wise, much like myself. But so it's kind of hard to read her sometimes, but you could kind of tell that she was enjoying just destroying Ogata. You could kind of tell. And Nariyuki picked up on it as well, I'm pretty sure. But he tried to explain to her that she's such a caring and kind person and all that, but, during that little discussion, she kind of misinterpreted and thought he was trying to subtly say that he, likes her a lot or whatever. But no, that was not what it was at all, and Ogata was pretty mad at him for not being clear about that. But, I already said how it goes in the reaction itself. Not going to repeat myself on that. But then we got the insect stuff, where Ogata was able to take care of it because she works at a restaurant. She's more than familiar with that sort of thing. You know, he had a nickname for it, which was kind of funny, I guess. But I guess if it's a creature whose name shall not be said, then you kind of have to have a nickname for it. Otherwise, it'd be hard to communicate about it. Because otherwise, you'd just be like, "Hey, that thing over there, the creepy crawly, go get it." You know, it's easier if you have some sort of nickname for it. So makes sense. Definitely makes sense. So, do we have anything else before we got to our lingerie segments? Yeah, they just kind of walked home side by side, and that's when he found out that he may have gotten a little bit through to them in regards to them getting closer. And then we had the sick mom. I was a little bit confused just because the mom is very not relevant at all. I kind of forgot she existed, so initially I assumed it was a sister. But right after I said that, I thought to myself, that doesn't really look like her at all. I mean, she was sick and had a thing over her face that kind of made it a little bit worse. But I was like, no, I'm pretty sure that's not the sister, so I guess it's the mom, question mark, who, have we even seen her? We may have seen her, like, once, maybe. But not enough for me to actually remember her. Like, if she was in a crowd of people, I wouldn't be able to pick her out. Not at all. But basically, yeah, she's sick, so he took over her job, which I guess is working at that lingerie place. Which, yeah, I mean, have your teenage son work there for you. What could go wrong with that? Your teenage son that's not good with dealing with such things. But I guess that's the only choice she had, so... I mean, you can't have just nobody working there. But then he got left there alone in the costume he couldn't take off, and then of course the entirety of his harem had to show up because, well, you know, it wouldn't be nearly as interesting if they didn't, would they? So yeah, this was a lot of fun. Just you know, just talking about Ogata's chest in front of them, which he's obviously not very good at dealing with, and talking about measuring it, which he's obviously never done before. But Uruka was more than willing to help him out, so no problems there. And that was a fun little scene there. And then Uruka wanted him to pick out a bra for her that Nariyuki would like, and doesn't realize how perfect the person that she asked is for that job, because yeah, he picked the one that he would like, so, you know, can't really get honestly couldn't have asked literally no one better to ask that question to than the person that she asked it to, so pretty lucky for Uruka on that front. But yeah, she held it up and she kind of looked away and blushed, and that made it clear that there was something going on there, you know. I thought maybe she had realized that it was Nariyuki and was just trying to keep it secret for Ogata's sake. That's kind of what the first came to mind during that bit, but no. He said what it was not too long after that. And I like how we got to see what she would look like in both of them. You know, usually an employee would not get that sort of benefits, you know, being able to just magically get a visualization of that right in front of them before answering the question. Usually you have to actually physically have her put them on, so. But, you know, he's got that power, so he picked the one that he liked better, that was better for her, and she got it. So I look forward to the scene where Nariyuki gets to see her wear it. That will be fun. You better get that at some point. Otherwise, I would call it bad writing. But yeah, then we got to Kirisu, who she just needed her bra unhooked, basically. So not a hard task, although not an easy task either, because he's not only only a boy, so, you know, a virgin boy, so obviously has no experience taking off a bra, but is nervous because it's his teacher, you know, and they're in a semi-public place. Although I guess it was less public once they got inside the changing room. Also, he has his costume on, which makes it much harder to do it. So he had a lot of problems stacked against him to make this a very difficult task. So, of course, most of the problems Kirisu wasn't aware of, but she should have at least been aware of the costume problem. That would make it harder to do, obviously. So she thought maybe she broke it, but no, she did not break it. And I am kind of surprised that nobody found out of the truth until Furuhashi. But, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. And yeah, Furuhashi did eventually show up and just talked about all this A, B, C stuff and all that. And then eventually found out that that was in fact Nariyuki, and just immediately just was completely just destroyed. It was great. She was so excited not too long before that, you know, all this arm waving and stuff, and then she just looked so dead afterwards. Like, I'm surprised we get to see her alive in the stinger, honestly. I thought she'd still be out of it. But yeah, good thing Furuhashi found out, because if Ogata found out, I think she would have punished him, you know, because he's been punished for other things in the past, you know, when Furuhashi pushed him onto Ogata in the hallway to make them get along. You know, he was punished for that. And Uruka, I don't know. I wouldn't. Uruka probably would have cried if she found out the truth. So that would have been quite sad. I wouldn't want to see that. So I think Furuhashi was the best one to find out if somebody had to find out. Oh, and Kirisu, she found out. Yeah, that could be bad in several ways. So, you know. But yeah, next episode we finally get our new girl, and I think her name is Tominami Asumi. I think that's the only character on MyAnimeLIst who's not on the show yet. So yeah, her. So I have heard that a lot of people like her. I've seen various people say that she's their favorite girl. So I am looking forward to seeing her. So hopefully she's good. You know, currently Uruka is my favorite character. Kirisu has been rising up the ranks pretty well. But I don't know. I'm not sure who my second favorite is. I guess it would either be Furuhashi or maybe yeah, Furuhashi or Kirisu. I guess it would have to be. I know it's hard to say. Furuhashi has a lot going on for her, like, you know, being one of the flatter girls and just being a pretty level-headed character with the long hair, which is also something I like. And she's actually one of the, you know, the same age as the main cast, as opposed to Kirisu, who is older. So as a result, she kind of feels like she's not really a part of the main cast because of that. You know, so I would probably say Furuhashi is my number 2, but Kirisu would not be too far behind as my number 3, I suppose. But new girl showing up could definitely shake things up, so I look forward to that. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.